across to Col Shailendra Singh, of a defense expert. We also have Professor Madhav Nalapat, who's joining us, a geopolitical analyst. I'm going to come across to you, Col Shailendra Singh, because we saw the way that India's press briefing was conducted, with poise, with also a lot of flourish, and there was saboot. And this is the Komikistan's press conference, where even the Deputy Prime Minister of the country says, the proof is on social media, go look at it. Do you think that has been one of the biggest failings of Pakistan? It does not have a trained military, and it comes out not just when it comes to strikes on ground, from the air, but even on social media.
Jai Hind, Namaskar. I think I take very strong objection that if my army or my press briefing of army DGMOs is anywhere compared with the shallow, useless and pathetic press briefing conducted by them. We must compare apples with apples. There is no point in comparing something which is absolutely uncomparable. They just can't reach where they are. But whatever you have shown, let's do a very clear analysis that where the Pakistan can, what do they call? Yawm Tarashkur. What is that? कि शुक्रिया, पूरी की पूरी उनकी country शुक्रिया कर रही है अपनी फौज का. And what is the aim of doing that? That they only lost 9 terror camps. They want to do shukriya of that, by the way. They have also lost their complete air defense. Well, that's a shukriya. Thank you very much. We acknowledge it. If that shukriya is towards your this thing. You lost all your drones. You sent 5, 6, 7, 800 drones. You lost all of them. Well, shukriya. I'm with you in your that shukriya. You could not intercept any of our missiles. And whatever we did at your 11 airfields, well, is known to you. And I'm sure that shukriya is for that also. There are aircraft of yours which have been lost and acknowledged by your ISPR. What Khwaja was saying, 5 aircraft of India down. Well, why ISPR doesn't have the courage of conviction to claim it as a credit at least? Does he have that? Why is he not doing it? They are the first one to do this. They also said Shivani Singh caught the pilot, one of the pilots. Why not? Then why you have to disclaim it? This is all social media. Your ISPR says that the social media is not to be believed, but your Khwaja is prepared to quote social media.
And let's not forget, the Pakistani army itself put out a video which was supposed to valorize their forces. They put out video game shots inside it.
Yes.
Professor Madhav Nalapat, many, however, have said India may have been a bit behind when it comes to propaganda, because Pakistan quickly, swiftly had its propaganda machinery firing on all guns. They couldn't protect themselves, but their propaganda machinery was firing on all guns. And there was silence for a long time when it comes to India.
Well, if you flash back to the Iraq War, 2003, which saw the collapse of Saddam Hussein, and later on he was judicially executed, the information minister of Saddam Hussein, up to a time he was captured by the US military, was claiming a huge Iraqi victory.
Fair enough.
Rolled into Baghdad, the poor minister was there claiming a victory for Saddam Hussein, who was about to be captured. The fact of the matter is that algo warriors, people who design fake algorithms, are basically plentiful and are used by the Pakistan military. Secondly, disinformation through the sending of fake information, now boosted by the capability of AI through social media, is very prevalent. So that all kinds of fake news circulates all over. Now, I'm seeing in front of me 5 Indian jets shot down all over social media. Social media, none of us know anything about it. The only 2 people who know will be the government of India and Dassault Aviation. And frankly, I don't think either of them has confirmed what I think is rubbish. And the same goes for that female pilot. The reality is Pakistan's social media is basically, it was originally intended to basically, basically make the Indian dispirited, make us unconfident, make us feel our armed forces are unreliable, when in fact I would say person to person, male or female, they're the finest in the world. That's a fact. But the fact is, for their own people, because they're terrified of an uprising in Pakistan. I mean, Terroristan, I'm sorry, I should use the more appropriate word, in Terroristan. And they're afraid of that. And these social media posts are basically to ensure that young people in Terroristan don't to the present military and government what has been done in Bangladesh, and regrettably, with the in a sense, to the sleepiness of Sheikh Hasina to tackle this menace when to still infancy. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Professor Madhav Nalapat, as well as Colonel Shailendra Singh. You've made very relevant points. That at a time when we were sending across BrahMos missiles, Pakistan's only arms against India was fakery, disinformation, and a meme fest. Which is why it was India's BrahMos versus the bloopers of Pakistan. It was a win which was bound to happen for India, 100% victory for India. But when it comes to Pakistan, well, all we can do is pity the people who live there, as Pakistanis themselves are now trolling Pakistan. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us here on the show.